This year, your little ghosts and goblins can still have a sweet Halloween treat. Stay safe in a drive-through event called Twist or Treat. It's hosted by Voices, and Luke Wagner is the vice president of the board of directors. It's good to see you. We were just talking about celebrating actually being with people.
In-person meetings, things like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Always regretted before.
Yes, I'll go. I'll go to that meeting. Thank heaven. Now, you've had to kind of pivot, as we say, with this event because the first one was a biggie.
Right. As always, 2 years ago, we had a nice, big, successful event. It was our first year at Washington Square Mall, and it was a dance party for kids, and that's not appropriate anymore. So we pivoted this year.
And how are we going to do it this year, and where will we be?
It's still going to be at Washington Square Mall, October 30th, 2 to 4 p.m., drive-through event. So we're going to have, you can get on and submit photos to photos at voicesinc.info for a costume contest. There will be a half pot as you drive through that you can enter into. Not a gigantic amount of money, but better chance of winning.
Sure.
There'll be there'll be some animals out there probably. There'll be some fire trucks, police cars, people dressed up, handing out candy. Throw your kids in the car. You only have to have contact to drop the candy or swag into your bucket, out of your car, COVID safe, and that's what we're going for this year. There'll be opportunities to donate. You can go to voicesinc.info for all the information.
All right, let's talk about the work you do, because it's important work.
Yeah, so the work we do, of course, I'm biased, but it's more important than ever because it's a vulnerable population.
Yes, indeed.
Especially during COVID. So we work free of charge to the public in Vanderburgh County to advocate on behalf of long-term care residents for their rights and dignity and quality of life. So if you have any question, if you're a family, you're one of those residents, you can go to our website again at voicesinc.info, get information. You can look us up on Facebook at Voices Inc. And get that information. If you have questions, we can help you. It's all free of charge. Nobody's going to complain about you calling. And if you have something questionable for a relative or yourself, one of our buds people, I like to call them, will try to help you out.
All right, so if somebody has you were talking about issues in long-term care facilities or other...
Well, any long-term care, so it could be assisted living. So anytime you have someone that's in a facility that is their home, and we forget that sometimes, it is their home that has an issue with their quality of life, or they believe they might, our people at Voices can help them decipher whether that is a right they have or something they should expect more from, and sometimes help problem resolve in a non-confrontational manner or just give information or education.
Well, you've seen this, Luke, just having somebody hear you when you are feeling threatened or unhappy is a ministry.
Right, and that was another thing that was unfortunately lessened during the pandemic was the in-person contact and ability to have somebody on your side. So there may be issues out there that you're having, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's an easy explanation, but you know, it's not an adversarial thing. It's just want to educate and help people know their rights in their home.
Well, right, and you are the voice, so aptly named. For the event at the Washington Square Mall, do you line your cars up or come in a certain way?
Yeah, you should be able to come to the area and you'll see us. It'll be in the front parking lot is where it will loop around to the different stations. You will end up going to the back to enter. But once you're by Washington Square, it'll be pretty obvious, you know, at 2 o'clock where to go. And there'll be people out there with neon sticks directing you, but you'll probably have to go around back and work your way up the south side of the mall to get in the line. But we don't have anything that shouldn't keep it moving pretty quick. So
it'll be fun. Yeah. So get dressed up and have some fun.
You can get dressed up or not. Either one.
Either one.
Yeah.
Just come and have fun. Thanks for what you do.
Thank you very much.